What is up? This is FSD Beta 10.8. Just doing a drive here. So I've only had beta for a couple days now. I think everyone, people just get locked in. I think more people have been getting locked in this kind of like purgatory thing where they get stuck at a certain version and then they get the next version, or some of them are even further behind. So I don't really know what the methodology is to kind of keeping up with everyone. I do know that the legacy, all right, we're making a left here, that the legacy Teslas, the SNX, the ones with it, mine actually didn't need like the camera upgrade or any of that stuff. So it didn't really see that that little pile of debris there. But this is a December 2018 Model X production, but I didn't get it till June 2019. So but I didn't need any upgrades, only a new upgrade to the full self-driving computer. Shout out to the Model Y there. But for some reason, I think people are just kind of getting locked in into this. So either way, I'm happy to have gotten the latest software, and not only happy about that, but I think the UI changes overall. I've personally really enjoyed the new operating system, or the new software V11 is what everyone's calling the holiday update. I'm personally really enjoying it. The main reason is just it's new. Things are fairly intuitive. It's an adjustment, just like anything, to be doing this, but nothing that isn't too crazy or too negative. So at least that's kind of just my take. I know a lot of people, at least on the Twitter sphere, have kind of been complaining about it. So I personally have been, an overall fan of it. But yeah, at least 10.8 has by far been the best update that I've gotten. So I'm pretty bullish on what's possible with this. So look, really excited about it. Okay. I just move this up here. All right, so we made it through the light. Get rid of this. You can either click out or just press down. Jerk there. Oh, so I think some of you, have kind of posted that, a lot of my drives have been, so it's good that it knew not to go into that lane that we just saw right there, and it's going to go over. So some of you, I think, have kind of made the comment about, how come a lot of my drives have been good, and maybe some of the other testers it's been, okay, so here it should be moving up. So thankfully it is. So, a lot of the other, drivers have been able to, or maybe are not having as good as drives as I am. Again, it all depends on where is the driver. I'm kind of in more of the suburban area, the suburbs. Not really in like urban areas, and so I think that's one. And two, every drive I don't record because for the most part, at least the only thing with the beta is that Sometimes I need to get places quickly. You know, I got a lot of various errands, and it just depends on what's going on. So, you know, this is for example, I'm gonna go grab some food right now, and I have time, so I just throw on the record. So, you know, it's not like I'm not even recording the other drives, and I'm not even using beta on those drives. So, what you're actually seeing is the drives that where I actually have time to be able to kind of like allow it to take its time and to kind of like figure out the path. So that's not a knock on the beta. It's just more of like, unfortunately, I can have a demanding schedule depending on the day, and so I can't always attest to that. Oh, wow. Very cool. So now, so it's very, very cool. But it actually got over on the bike lane a little bit. So that's really cool. So there's nothing there, and it's able to move over, so that cars aren't going to be able to go by me. So really, really happy about that. But yeah, there's a ton of traffic here. So we'll see how beta does. Shout out to the Red X going by. So it was about to go, or at least made a jerk, but again, there's just tons of cars. So, oh, well, so now it's adjusting and it's gonna go. But the good thing is that it went before. Okay, so here, okay, so it missed that. So hopefully it'll adjust. So we got that. Okay. Handled that really well. But what should have happened, there on that right-hand turn is it should have been able to go over a lane or two, but it didn't. So great. I'm glad it's sitting, it's looking at all the cars going by, and then it's executing. Awesome. That's great. All right, well, I'm gonna kill it, but overall, very good drive. The biggest thing I noticed right now, I'll just walk you guys through it, was the bike lane. It went over on that right turn. It was able to go over, and then, like I said, it was able to really, just detect a lot of the traffic, seeing it be very, very confident in high traffic areas. So very good.